Look at I have proof here about, how many months I've been donating money to the NGO. This is one. This is two. Please, can you the name on it, please, so that people will not say
recipient details, Martins, Vincent, Otse, initiative.
Exactly. Look at documents.
Okay.
Look at evidence for. Do you understand what I'm saying? So,
yes.
I mean, it was in the course of this investigation that I now started figuring out some things. First of all, is attracted to men, and I knew that if I say that on that podcast, it will spark a lot.
Is it about his sexuality? Is that really true?
Very true. He knows it.
Do you have evidence for that?
He is my proof because he has said it. He has owned up to it.
It's one thing for someone to say something. It's another thing for someone to say with proof.
So if somebody says something, it is as good as a confession, and it is as if you can use that in court. Let him sue me if he thinks I'm lying. And for me, this is about correcting the wrong narrative. Coming on social media without concrete proof, just talking anyhow, disrespecting people. He actually thinks that people are backing me up. To be honest, I planned this thing. I was the one who thought about this whole plan. I said, okay, let me set this trap. And he thinks it's maybe I'm backed up by Mr. Falano SAN, and these are, and then he comes online to say things like this, no proof. So I mean, he has made a couple of mistakes, and this is for correction. We're not trying to bring anybody down.
All right, so Dee One, this video is for you. Yes, we have been seeing so many of your videos that you have been dropping. You have been visiting different media houses lately, telling them that you have evidence against Very Dark Man, that he is into guys. But all this evidence that you are talking about, you have not really presented any to us for us to see. Yes, you have been to radio station. Even the guy you showed the evidence wasn't even convinced. He wanted to ask you a question, but you kind of moved that question to a corner. You didn't want him to ask you that question. Now you have been to TVC channel. A similar thing happened there. They were like asking you, do you have evidence? And you're telling us that you spent 11 months of your time just to study somebody, your fellow human being, somebody that doesn't even regard you, that doesn't even see you as a human being. All the dragging you have been doing, all the attention you have been trying to draw towards yourself from him, he's not even giving you that time. You're telling us that you've spent 11 months of your time studying this person to know if this person is real or not. Okay, after getting all the facts, what are you going to use all these studies to do? This person you claim that you are studying is not even aware of it. He's not even bothered. He doesn't even care. And after studying this person, the studies and all the results you are going to get from this study, are you going to use it to better Nigeria, to change Nigeria from what it is to a better thing, to a better Nigeria? Because I don't get it. This shows that you are jobless. So, because when Buhari was talking about jobless Nigerian youths, Dee One, I don't think you are far from those people Buhari was referring to. Yes, I believe it is your kind of people that Buhari saw before he made that statement. Because how can a full-grown adult be jumping from one media house to another? You are the one claiming that this person is this. Then you don't want to bring out evidence. But if it's this person, he will bring out his own evidence and show it to the world. Now you're telling us that you have evidence. And this evidence you have, you don't still want to bring it out because another person is involved. Or cover the person's face, bring out the evidence. For Very Dark Man, I know, if it's him, he will bring out that evidence. Now, the TVC guy was like asking you a question that, do you have any proof to back up what you're saying? He said that Very Dark Man said it with his mouth. It's not enough evidence. What someone said and what having a proof to that are two different things. We are in a digital world. We don't just work with what people said. We need evidence to back up that thing you are saying. Even what you are telling them there, they are not even convinced. The two media houses you have been to, two of them is so obvious that they are not convinced with what you told them. A full-grown adults like you. You are the one that came out to tell us that Very Dark Man is into guys. You are the only one, the same person that came out to tell us that Nedu is innocent. Who told you that Nedu is innocent? How long have you known Nedu? Even if you have known him for long, do you know the things he do behind closed doors? You are saying that Nedu is innocent. Very Dark Man came out bold and said that Nedu told him So if Nedu did not say such things to him, he would have come out to clear his name. You are not a spokesperson to Nedu. Yes, Nedu has his mouth. That you are telling us that Nedu is innocent, that you are the one that decided to do all these things by yourself, that Nedu is not aware of it. When you decided to do all these things by yourself, are you not aware that there will be consequences to it? Yes, either good or bad. If, for all I know, if you take it very well, Nedu is not innocent. And that your evidence you think that you have, drop it. Let us see it. Yes, since you have excess time to study your fellow human being, you shouldn't waste much time in dropping evidence. Since you have collected evidence, or put it out there, let us all see.